Another Johnny vlog. Just wanted to change up, nerd out on fitness a little bit, nerd out on my personal goals really as a primary purpose, since recently I talked about 2020 goals. I have some. I'm probably at about 15% body fat right now. I'd like to get down to 10% body fat, and it's going to require me to lose an estimation of about 10 pounds, give or take a couple. So I'm starting my 8-week long process right now. And then from there, I'll either do a diet break for a little while, which means not cheating, but that I will eat maintenance level calories for a week or so, and then get back to cutting if I need to. But I think once I lose about 10 pounds, which shouldn't be too hard to do for me in 8 weeks, we're going to do it. I'm going to introduce some steady cardio. I do cardio a couple times a week with this bike. I'm going to talk about a little bit of that. And, these are my other goals aside from just continuing to do the art with Kyle, which is going great. We got some really cool IPs coming out pretty soon, and I'm really excited to get into those, but I don't really want to spoil them or talk about them right now, so I'm not going to. And I just wanted to do kind of a neat little vlog on my own goals and what's going on, and kind of fitness and health related. Let's start with just something kind of different. Not so much fitness related, just like overall health related. And that is that I've introduced naps. I take at least one what's called NASA nap, is what I read online, which is a 26-minute nap. It takes a couple minutes to kind of calm your brain down, and then I usually fall asleep actually for about 20 minutes, and then the alarm goes off. And believe it or not, it's really, really, really nice. So I've been introducing that. Some days I've been taking 2 naps. I'll do a NASA nap on my lunch break at work, and then I'll scarf down my food and then spend the rest of my break taking a NASA nap, and then I'll come home sometimes after work, and it's not really so much a nap, but just kind of like a mental, physical, and spiritual kind of decompression for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll start doing my daily activities, which is a lot of times lifting weights and chores, playing with the girls for sure. So I've been noticing a big improvement in the quality of my life. I don't know if it's because, I'm in my 30s now, that it's kind of essential for me to do that as your bodies get older. Who knows? But I really am liking it. It's helping me be productive for the evening in a big way. So then that's been kind of like an accidental goal. Then what I'm really getting into is that I've decided to sit down and calculate how many calories I need. Now, according to what I do fitness-wise and my size and my height, I burn about 2,800 calories a day. Now, that's if I want to maintain roughly 200 pounds. I want to get down 25. I'm like 194. So I should say 195 then instead of 200, but it's just easier to think about 200. I kind of base my calculations off that and know that I need to just go a little bit lower. So I'm going to go for about a 600 calorie deficit. I'm going to hit about 2,200 calories and do at least 30 minutes on this, and then weight train still, right? And I also have a different exercise, a salt bike deal that I can use too. Got a cool squat bar coming this week also. Pretty excited about that. Anyways, so I calculated that I'm going to hit about 2,200 calories, and I'm going to try that for a week, assess my weight loss, and see if I need to change anything. But my diet right now is, I just did some meal prep before this. I got my veggies ready for tomorrow, raw veggies, raw fruit. I love oranges. They are in season. I keep looking at the camera because I think the battery's getting low, but I think I'll be able to squeeze this video out. But oranges are in season right now because of the winter where I'm at, and so I eat, cuties technically. I eat 3 or 4 of those a day. I'll eat there's called sweet peppers. They're like little bell peppers. I'll eat 3 or 4 of those. Then I'll usually have some kind of serving of vegetable with my lunch and a serving of vegetable with my dinner. So I get pretty much 10 servings of fruits and vegetables pretty regularly. And what I notice is I'm swapping carbohydrates for lean protein sources. So I've got some tuna salad that I made that's kind of low fat option. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not the best. It's not terrible. I can definitely eat it. So I'm going to eat more consistently. Just sneak I have a desk job, and I kind of have lax rules at work, thankfully. And as long as I'm not wasting too much time, I can take a couple minutes, scarf down food, get right back to work. And that's what I do. I just walk to the fridge, get my little prepackaged deal that I have, wolf it down real quick, wash my hands, go back to work. And I eat fast. People ask if I was in the military, because I guess apparently that's a trait. And so that's what I do. I scarf that down. And I eat about every hour and a half to 2 hours, but I don't eat much. Not much at all. You're talking 1 or 2 cuties. You're talking a couple ounces of tuna salad and a few bites of raw red pepper, but I do it consistently. Lunch, I eat a pretty standard sized lunch, which you would imagine, a serving to a serving of a half of lean protein, and then about a serving of like some kind of vegetable. And so I do that throughout the day, and then I have dinner, whatever Marie cooks. I kind of make my day fit that. I need to eat more or less to work that out. And then I do a protein drink, and I'm usually done consuming anything at about 7 p.m. And then from there, I don't eat again until 8 a.m. the next morning. I get up between 5:30 and 6 to get ready to be at work at 7. But I work kind of close to home, so it's easy for me to commute, thankfully. I'm blessed in that regard. But anyways, that's kind of what I've been doing, right? And so the last part of this video that I want to share with you is my advice, my strategy, my tip for this that I've been doing for the last 2 years that I've owned this bike here, is that I put it here. As you can see, it's in front of the PC, and I will show you a little clip of that too. And I have a wireless Xbox controller adapter and a wireless Xbox controller, and I set that bike up in front of the computer, and I go to town. Now, that bike is like $130 or $140. It's not too nice. I don't necessarily recommend it. I don't not recommend it, but I don't know. If I had a little more money to spend, I probably should have spent a little bit more money. If you don't have a lot of money to spend, or you're a small person, that's great. But I think I'm a little too big for that bike, but it's working out okay. It's not terrible, but it feels little and cheap to me. But it's holding up. It's 2 years old, and it still works like the day I got it, and I can't complain. It's not noisy, it's not breaking. So, and what I'll do is I'll play a game on the Xbox controller, because cardio is boring. Now, with the wireless Xbox controller, the wireless adapter, those are pretty expensive, and that bike, you're about the cost, maybe a little less of what a year's worth of gym membership would be, if you wanted to know. But if you do an hour, which is easy to sink into a video game, and the trick is you got to find one you can play with a controller, something like Minecraft maybe, I guess. You can play GTA, Red Dead Redemption. I've played Enter the Gungeon. I've played Streets of Rage 4. There's a bunch of controller-based games for the PC. The Xbox Pass on the PC is pretty nice. It's got a bunch of controller-based games because it's the Xbox Pass, and they're compatible with that. Sea of Thieves. There's a bunch of different cool games that are compatible with the controller that play really nice that you could sink an hour into, but you can be on your bike in front of your computer doing it. Or if you just have the console, just put a bike in front of your TV. And that's little. You can fold it up, stick it in a closet. I put it in the utility room, which is, well, it's neither of those doors. Well, wait a minute. No, it is. It's this door here. It's the utility room that I put it in. Good to go. But anyways, I just wanted to nerd out with you, do a little quick video here on, I'm eating 2,200 calories a day. Over 8 weeks, I hope to be down 10 pounds and look pretty lean. Be roughly 10% body fat, which would really make me look pretty lean. I'm about 15 right now, so like cloudy abs. And then I'm tweaking my diet. I'm swapping carbohydrates for more lean protein sources after I kind of analyzed it. For recovery purposes and to keep calories lower but with better nutritional benefits. And then I'm introducing this again. I do it quite frequently, but I'm going to do it now for sure every day for a minimum of 30 minutes. I'm doing a 5-day-a-week workout plan. I do push-pull leg, upper lower, and then I rest 2 days, which is Friday and Saturday. And I start that whole choo-choo train over again. And then, cardio with the gaming. So I rambled on for almost 10 minutes. The battery is chirping at me. I better get off of this thing. But hey, thanks for checking out another random vlog. See you next time.